Welcome back to the video, guys. Thank you guys for joining me, your boy Tony, today. Today we got a day full of nice surprises, man. I got a box coming in later today for the bug, but this morning we have to take care of some errands. And if you guys remember from a previous bug video when I drove my dad's car and it like went terribly wrong, well, today's gonna try to be that redemption. We're moving soon, so we need to be able to get this car drivable. So I'm gonna take it to the station, to like the shop, to get it like I'm gonna take it to the shop to get a light test done and a brake check done. So basically what that means is in California, if you want to register a vehicle that hasn't been registered, it has to pass the light inspection and a brake light inspection. So we're gonna go take care of that right now. It's gonna be quick. I'm gonna go set up the GoPro, get some driving footage, and then we'll come back to my bug and then install some cool new parts. Day full of bugs today, guys, and get ready for a nice cold start on this beautiful California morning, I should say. If you guys don't remember, this is my dad's 1970 bug. It's got a lot of cool parts on it. My dad's been working on a lot. Honestly, this is not even close to being done. He bought a whole body kit for it that I can't really show you guys yet because he's still working on it, but here's the interior for you guys that don't know. He just recently put these on, so I'm gonna be testing them out today, see how they hold up, see how they feel. And it's gonna be fun, guys. We're gonna have fun. I'm not gonna do like a wide open throttle pull because my dad honestly doesn't even drive it yet, so he needs to be the one to do that. But I'm still gonna send it. Nice. This car feels so put together for like a 70s car. Like the suspension feels good, like it feels good, man. I like it. Well, she passed, ladies and gentlemen. This is the light inspection test. This is the brake inspection test. So hopefully my dad's be able to make this car street legal, hopefully. But she passed, man. Now it's just time to cruise it home, get working on my bug. So we got two boxes right here. I'm not sure why it came in two boxes, but I know one of them is for my dad and one of them is for me because we ordered parts together. So I don't know why, but I want to open this one first. So we're gonna open this one first. See what's in this one. I'll figure out how to open this box. I can't seem to do that. Oh, it's right here. Nice. Hopefully I didn't cut anything that was in there. Nice. So this is gonna be my dad's. This is all just brand new door trims and seals for my dad's black bug. Yeah, that's all that's in there. So we're gonna put that back. That's gonna be for my pops. Looks a little small and like light for all the parts I ordered, but if it fits, man. Shout out to J Bugs. I'm gonna leave their website in the description below because it's where I cop all the bug parts. Pretty lengthy list if you guys can see that. But anyways, enough about the boring stuff. Let's get to the fun stuff, man. So right off the bat, ordered new oil seals because I got my dad a new one. I gave my dad my old one. This is a brand new middle vent for the bug. I ordered that one. And then we got the other 2 vents that I broke. These look a lot better, in a lot better condition for the left driver's side and passenger side. So we got that all taken care of. We got our upper and lower gasket for our fuel pump. And I believe in this small box should be our actual fuel pump. There you go, see? Our brand new fuel pump. I did want to get a chrome one, but apparently they don't have them. So I ended up getting this like neo chrome one, I guess. Oh, and it does come with gaskets, so I have extra ones in case anything, you know, happens. But luckily it came with gaskets. And I got these new, if you guys can see those connectors, I need this for the reverse light, and I didn't want to use a crusty one. So look how brand new this is, bro. This is literally clear. I love it. And last but not least, I got a battery strap, because my dad did say that this is possibly why my battery doesn't really charge well. So I got a brand new one, ground strap. That's about it, guys. Now these shouldn't be too hard to install, man. I mean, it should be pretty straightforward in the sense that I literally should just be able to just drop it in. I'm not sure about the orientation. I don't know which way it goes, to be honest. It looks like it would go like this. I don't even know. Like that, maybe? Yes. Try out these other ones. This one kind of goes like, I put them in the best I could. You see the flap opening and closing. The other ones did not work. I did not even know that was a flap. You see that? Doesn't really look the best. Doesn't really bother me. I just wanted to have them rather than not have them. So we'll see if they grow on me. Not really going with the vibe of like the older style kind of bug look, but we'll see if it grows on me. I'm gonna leave them on for now. They don't really bother me. So if they serve their purpose and work perfectly fine, I might just keep them on there. You know? We got the Z right here looking beautiful, looking fresh. She all right. Nothing wrong with her. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna throw the slicks on later today and get some practice. But you guys are gonna have to see that in another video. But today, I gotta tackle this thing, and as you guys can tell, that she's dirty. I have not been driving this car. One of the reasons why, it's because it's leaking from the actual fuel pump. And it's leaking from like this little valve thing right here. If you guys can see that thing, can you guys see that? The little valve thing, it's like leaking from right there. The slightest amount, but if you leave it running, it's just gonna keep puking it out. You feel me? So with that being said, we're gonna swap it out. And I got my new one from J-Bugs in already. That's the valve I'm talking about, and it looks a lot different on this one, so hopefully it's solid and good. Comes with my gaskets. Again, I wanted chrome, but this is the only color they had, and it was 20 bucks, so I really realistically couldn't say no. So let's go ahead and take the old one off and swap this one on there. Now what we're gonna do is try to insert something in there quick so it can stop leaking. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's puking. It's puking. Man, what a mess we made here today, ladies and gentlemen. Bust out your handy dandy 13 and just start wrenching that thing out of there. And be gone with you. Oh fuck, shit just got real, guys. Ah, come on. There we go. Oh, I don't know what this is. I don't know what's going on anymore, guys. We're just gonna make it happen out here. I'm gonna clean this up because this is absolutely disgusting. And then we're gonna throw it back in with the new gaskets and seal her back up because this one is all worn out as well. So I was a bit too excited to get this whole thing running again, and I rushed it. So this is a pin that goes through the middle of this, inserted like so. And normally when you take it off, you take the pin out first, and then you pull this thing out, and then you're done, right? But I pulled this thing out and it ended up snapping, so I can't use this no more. And the pin was a pain in the butt to get out because it wasn't aligned, and it was just a complete mess. So that was a headache, and I thought I wasn't going to be able to get this car running, but it turns out connections are everything, man. And in the car scene and like anything you guys do, connections are everything. I ended up having my buddy that I made good friends with at Peninsula Automotive. He does like great work on bugs. He has a lot of engines for sale, you know, like he's pretty high up in that kind of like category, I guess you guys could say. He's got his own shop, he's got his own cell, you know, it's up there in SJ, which means San Jose. So I was not gonna make the hour up there, but since he lives near the town I live, so he's gonna bring it to my town and I'm gonna go pick it up from there, man. Connections are everything, bro. So right now what we're gonna do is take care of the other things for the bug while that gets here. So that's gonna be probably the last thing we do. So I'm gonna try to take care of everything else, which brings me to my next task, which I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. So I got me and my dad got to talking a lot about these ground cables, and for some reason mine always has issues with starting and like charging the battery. And we kind of came to the conclusion that it was this. I don't know why this thing is so warped and so beat up. It's just terrible. Like, it's frayed up on one side, like you can kind of see through it. Like it's just wasn't doing the job no more, man. So I ended up getting this really nice one from J-Bugs. Really nice one. Really thick, and also really thick around these, which is great. I'm super excited about this, man. This looks great. There's a hole for it right here, and I sanded down that area so that this can have a great ground for it. And then I'm gonna bolt it up and then spray some clear coat or whatever paint you guys want to use. You guys can do that. Let me show you what's going on right here. I spray painted right there. If you guys can see that, that's why it's like a darker shade right there. Spray painted it clear so it could just be clear. This is the end right here. I got it so that it's like tucked at the bottom and it just goes on like that. But I'm not gonna put that on yet because I want to switch out the positive terminal for this one. This one's like all beat up and crummy. If you guys can see that, it's like all beat up and crummy. So I'm gonna switch it up for this big thick one since I'm running an amp. So we're gonna take care of all that situation and hopefully be solid, man. So I got these two positive wires for the chassis, and then I got this one for my speakers, and then I got this one for the hard starter. So I'm gonna mount all of that onto here, onto this new one right here, new and improved, fat guy. Figured might as well, since we're doing all this work, we might as well just clean the post. This tool is just pretty much just to clean them. Got it all under nice and tight. Everything's under nice and tight. I can't start it right now because obviously the fuel pump's out, but like, you know, let's just say it's good. So it's been like it's been like half an hour, and I don't know why this always happens, but it always does. So let me show you what's going on now. I ended up taking the whole exhaust off. Why does this always happen? And let me show you the reason for that. So when I got the exhaust, I got these like paper gaskets that don't seem to hold it very well. That one's metal, so that one's fine, but the other ones just kind of seem to break up, so that was not gonna do much anymore. So it was time to change that. So I ended up getting these kind of washers. I thought they were metal, but they seem to have paper on the inside as well. So it's like two metal gaskets and then the paper on the inside. I got these for exhaust gaskets, so I'm gonna try these out, man. You know, the other ones were leaking like crazy. I'm about to slap this back on with these gaskets, and we'll see how she does. I don't think it's gonna sound any different because I don't think the leaks make that much of a difference. Actually, before we do that, these are the J pipes that I ordered since I don't have a heater no more, and it seems that we have some kind of drip going on right there. We got about a cool amount right there, and on the other side, not that much, but we do have some kind of drip. So the valve covers do seem to be leaking, so we're gonna take care of that right now too. Welcome back to the next day, guys. Pretty much what I got done already is I already put the exhaust on and the valve covers on. The exhaust is fully on, already bolted up, all good, ready to go. You know, it's ready to go, ready to rock. I don't know how well I explained this last night, but basically this goes under the fuel pump and there's a rod that goes through it, and you pull the rod out first and then you pull this out. Well, I made the mistake to try to pull this out before the rod and I broke it, right? But like I mentioned before, the homie came through from San Jose. He lives in my area, so he had no trouble bringing this from his business and coming through for me, man. He really came in clutch. I didn't have to wait. I didn't have to drive out of my way. Perfect. Let's go slap this on the new car. So as we all know, this rod is pretty much what helps pump the fuel pump. And if you guys notice, this one is like more inside, like the actual lever for to pump it. And then my old one, actually has it sticking out. So with the point being higher up on this one, meaning that it has to go higher up, I needed to get a longer rod because this wasn't fully, it was pumping it, but it wasn't pumping it to where the car could stay on. That's why it kept shutting off. So I got a longer rod. I'm gonna try to film this as best I can. So you just kind of drop your gasket in there. That sat down in there. Next we can put this thing on there, which I believe is called the fuel pump stand. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. Try to get that thing in there. There we go. See, it should, from what I've learned, it should just drop on its own. You feel me? Like, this is right. This is correct. Then we're gonna take our handy dandy new fuel pump and we gotta finagle it in there. So if you guys can, usually what I did is I leaned it against the generator and then I was able to just kind of get it in there. Try to line up the holes best I can and it should just fall in there. One of the carburetor goes to the bottom. There's arrows on it too as well that tell you which one goes where. So this is feed in and this is out. So you guys just follow that. I'm gonna tighten this down real quick, connect all the lines, and they'll pick it up right now. We got it all back in. All the lines are in. Didn't spill a single drop of fuel. Amazing. Feel great. My dad actually taught me a trick to how to take off your distributor without messing up the timing. So basically, I usually take it off from this bolt and then put it back on, obviously, and just put it back on and tighten it. But what my dad told me is that you can leave this tightened, like this bolt, with this on there. Take off this back one, and you see how the back one is just to a stud. So when you take it off, it's gonna align perfectly how it was before. And my dad taught me that. So obviously I didn't do that. He taught me well after I was already off. So what I'm gonna do is just basically put it back in. Looks good, everything's back together. I didn't really move anything else. Something else I want to do is put back the wiring for the actual reverse light, because yes, it did get ripped off again, so I do need to come up with a better idea for that. But otherwise I'm still gonna run it because obviously we need that light for the license plate, so we're gonna run it anyways. Do the clips, do the wiring and all that, and we should be, after that, I want to say after that we should be solid for a good start. I did the wiring and I just want to show you guys the difference of like parts that we're using. So this is the OEM one. As you can tell, it's very black, and this is a new one that we got on the actual hood. Man, you see how clear that thing is? This thing is garbage. This is a moment of truth right here, guys. I'm about to start it right now. It's a lot quieter now. What the heck? There you go. This sounds good, man. I hope you guys can hear it through camera. It's a little bit more quiet than before. Before it was just like super drony and super loud, but we fixed all the exhaust leaks, so it sounds good, man. You already know we gotta take this thing out for a spin, man. You already know. The exhaust is a lot more quiet. A lot more quiet on the inside. Like I almost don't hear it from here, which I guess is a good thing. That's gonna do it for today's video, guys. Just to recap, what we ended up doing was installing new air vents on the inside, new grounding cable, new positive terminal. What else? We ended up doing the new wiring, the new connectors. We ended up doing a whole new fuel system, rod, stand, and actual fuel pump and hoses and all that. We did all that good stuff, man. It was just a good day for the bug, man. Got this thing cruising again. It's feeling sweet. I'm probably just gonna cruise it, jam out to some music right now. We'll do cruises in the future, just not in this video, guys, but I'll make sure to have a couple cruises for you guys lined up for this bug with some cool views. You know how we do. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure to smash that thumbs up button. If you guys enjoy the content, make sure to subscribe, man. I would say my advice for today would be make good connections, man. Make good connections. Like earlier I told you guys about Dave. He came in through day after day. He came in through. That would be my advice for you guys today. Just make those connections, have genuine relationships with people, some real stuff, man, like some real things, some real life stuff, you know? And you'll be all right in life. You'll be all right in life, man. Connections are everything in this world, man. They help you level up faster. They help you, you know, get this stuff done quicker. No one becomes successful on their own. It's a collaborative team effort, you feel me? I don't think success is grown on by somebody's self, you know. I don't do anything by myself. I always have a great group of people behind me to support me. I have a great group of friends, and I have a ton of great friends, bro. I have great people on my side, man. Let me know what you guys think, man. I'm super excited. Let me know what you guys want to see with the bug next, man. More cruises. Where do you guys want me to go? Let me know some. Let me know some. I'm in the Bay Area. Let me know some, guys. With that being said, I hope you guys take care of you guys yourselves. I'm gonna end it today's video. I'm just cruising, man. You'll see a big smile on my face. I'm just so happy, man. I'm gonna end it here, guys. I hope you guys have an amazing, blessed day, and I catch you guys on the next video.